Welcome back, folks. Today we'll be showcasing another classic Filipino dish called fish sarciado. That's right. Fish sarciado is a beloved Filipino comfort dish that breathes new life into fried fish. Combining the Tagalog words isda or fish and salsa or sauce, this homestyle classic gently simmers crispy pan-fried fish into a vibrant, sweet and tangy tomato gravy that is bound together with silken ribbons of beaten eggs. Served hot over a bed of steamed white rice, it is a perfect balance of textures, rich, savory flavors that taste just like home. So folks, if you want to learn how to make this home-style classic, fish sarciado, well, stick around and I'll show you how to make them. So let's get started. Alright folks, for our ingredients, we have chopped garlic, some chopped onions, and chopped tomatoes. We'll use 3 whole beaten eggs, some salt and pepper, oil, fish sauce for flavor, and for our protein or main ingredient will be 1 whole red snapper that I scored and seasoned with some salt. So let's do this. Alright folks, let's get started here. Now I got my wok here filled with oil to first we gotta fry our fish. And if you haven't fried fish before, most important thing is the temperature, the oil temperature. Now how do you know? I can tell by this. For those people who doesn't know, then you can use some chopsticks. See if it bubbles up. Then you know that your oil is right into temperature. Move your temperature down to at least medium-high heat. All right. And now we can start frying our fish. There you have it. Also folks, when frying fish, avoid flipping them and flipping them. You know, let it do its thing. Alright? I'll show you what it looks like when we come back. Alright folks, let's go back on this. Alright. I'm not feeling any more resistance here, so now you can turn your fish. Probably took about 2-3 minutes. Alright. Do that. Look at that. If you have your oil the proper temperature, it doesn't take a long while to cook up your fish here. Alright, let's give that another 2-3 minutes. We should be done frying. Alright folks, looks like our fish is done here. Alright. There you go. Look at that. Okay. Alright, baby. Drain them up on the side. Get yourself a plate with a strainer. And we'll set this aside. Look how gorgeous that is, folks. Look at that. That's how you fry fish. Alright, go to the next step. Alright folks, now we're ready to saute our other ingredients to make the sauce for our sarciado or fish sarciado. Shadow. Sarciado. There you go. All together, our garlic, onions and tomatoes. Right? Simple dish folks. We're just gonna season them with some salt and pepper. Alright. Medium-high heat. Hopefully we have a big enough frying pan here to hold up our fish later on when we add it. But we'll see. We'll make use of it. We'll make do. Once we get our, just gonna get this softened up. All right, just like so. Release its flavors. I think we should have enough oil there. All right, folks. Once we softened up our aromatics, once you get to this point, you now add some water. Cup of water here. All right. Salt and pepper. And we'll add some fish sauce to that. All right, that's the only flavoring you'll get. All right, let's just wait until this comes to a boil. Next up, we'll add our, well, we'll give it a taste first. All right. Delicious. That's what I'm talking about. Woo. Wow. It's just a bit more, I guess. Just a bit more. All right. Medium-high heat. Let's pour in our egg. 3 beaten eggs. All right. Don't forget to season your beaten eggs, folks. Okay. Look at that. Look at that, folks. All right. Let's give this one more taste. A bit of salt and pepper there. And now we're ready to plunge our fish there. Medium. There you have it, folks. There you have it. Our sarciado is that. Fish sarciado. You see that, folks? Look how delicious that is. Woo! I thank you for watching, and until we cook again. Wowza. Good enough for me. May ulam na.